Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, ignore the background. I'm in the mix of packing up, so it's just a little dirty, messy. But I just wanted to make this quick video because it came to me as I was getting up this morning. First, I want to say happy decision day. Today is a special day for our high school seniors, almost high school graduates. This is very exciting. I remember I was at this same stage last year today. So that's great. Like, wow. It's been a year. If you go back on my Instagram post, you'll see that I posted like 1 year today. And here I am now in the school that I chose. So, I know you guys can see by the title, I'm talking about HBCUs, but I just wanted to congratulate you guys, whether you're choosing a college today or whether you've decided that you want to go into the job corps or you want to go to a vocational school or you want to go to a technical school or whatever you want to do, a hands-on job, or you want to take a gap year, whatever you guys want to do, I want to say big congrats to you because at least you're not at home wasting your life away and you kind of know what you want to do with your future. At least that's what I can grasp from today. So, yeah, let's talk about HBCUs and why I did not apply to one or why I didn't go to one. First of all, before you guys catch me, I didn't apply to HBCU. If you go back and watch my senior video, I don't know, but I'll link it somewhere. Or yeah, I'll link it down below and you guys can watch that after. But all my schools were in one, Massachusetts, and two, none of them were HBCUs. They were all just colleges, 4-year colleges. I don't know how to describe them, but they were 4-year colleges. So first of all, as you can tell, they were in Massachusetts. Why? Because I live in Massachusetts, and throughout my high school, my high school years, I heard and I kept hearing that if you apply to a college or if you go to a college outside of my state or your state that you're living in, it will cost more. And that kind of put a little fear in me, not like a real fear, but it's it made me think okay, I am not looking at any other schools but schools in Massachusetts because I live in Massachusetts and it's going to be more cheaper and probably can't find money to go to a school outside my country. And plus Massachusetts is known for the best schools out here. So honestly, why am I going? So from that thought forward, I never looked at any schools outside of my state. I was very tempted. In one second of my thinking process, I did want to apply to school in Hawaii just for the fun of it, but I ended up not doing so. But basically, all my schools I applied to were all in Massachusetts, all great schools, all schools that, hey, you will be successful there. There's no problem there. All right. So let me just look this up because HBCUs, I don't think there's any in Massachusetts. I doubt there is. HBCUs. Are there any HBCUs? Nope, none. None historically black colleges. All right, let's move on to the next point of this video. So what you're asking me, okay, fine. I get the point that you didn't want to go outside of Massachusetts, but if you had a chance, would you? Yes. And the thing is, though, I did not know what HBCU colleges were. I did not know what they stood for until this one friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, she was talking about applying to HBCU. At my school, we don't really talk, at my high school, we didn't really talk about HBCUs. If they did, my mind wasn't there, so I never paid attention. And to think a year later, I kind of regret that because I want to know more about HBCUs. I never knew what it was until literally now, where I'm seeing my timeline full of people going to HBCUs. And congrats to you guys, because I'm so glad you got a chance to learn what it is, because I did not. Throughout my whole high school career, I did not, until one of my close friends was talking about going to a school and she applied to some and she was talking about it, and I was like, oh, really? That's cool. But don't you want to stay in Massachusetts? Because I had my mindset on staying in Massachusetts. But she's like, no, it's for black students. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I went home that day and I looked it up and I was like, what? There's a school for black people. Obviously, other races can go to the school, but like it's a historically black college. And the mistake I made was I did not research more on the topic. Like I just looked it up. I was like, what is a HBCU? And I had to even write it down on my agenda because I knew I would forget it. So I had to write HBCU to look it up later. And I looked it up and I was like, historically black colleges? What? That's a thing? And I didn't like research deeply. I thought it was just a college for black students, but it's not. It's just built on the history of black students going to that school. And I was like, what? I remember she talked about Howard. So after I looked up Howard University and it said HBCU, and it told me a lot about black people and great black people that went to the school. And I was like, wow, that's great. That's great. But I didn't dig deep into I didn't dig deep into researching more, and that was my fault. So now, fast forward back to 2021, May 1st, I was actually like scrolling through my social media page and I came across a lot of people that got accepted into HBCUs and are deciding on HBCUs, and I'm so happy and proud of you guys. Even the non-black people are deciding to go there, and that's great. Like, it's just a new light, it's a new feel. And I kind of wish that I had the chance to at least apply and see if I could get in. Honestly, I think I would have. It's a great, like, different background. But obviously, like, there is such a thing as culture shock, and, you know, it could be different. I just wish my school talked about it more. Maybe they did, I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know whose fault it is in this situation, but I just wish I could, like, I could have been more smart and researched more, because I did look it up, but I did not like go in depth into it. But I can tell that like you guys are gonna have so much fun, so much history in the schools. Another thing that I did not know like last year at this time was about like, what is it called, Delta and Theta, and those clubs that revolve around black people. So a year last year, I wasn't watching shows where they were talking about like black high schoolers and black high school colleges, but I am now. Like, for example, there is a show that I was recently watching called Sister Sister, and that's where I learned more about like the Delta and the, you know, those, let me look it up because I don't want to mess it up. The Delta, like, you know, I don't even know what to call them. I'm gonna insert it down below. I don't even know because I'm not gonna edit this video, but it's those like things that they do this or something. This is so embarrassing, but I did not know anything about that, and it just sucks that I couldn't learn much. My school doesn't have a lot of black teachers and administration, and those that I've seen, they never got a chance to tell us more about it. I remember one of our black administrations retired. Another black teacher that I was gonna have, I kind of switched out at the last minute, so I didn't get to hear her story. But I feel like she would have talked more about HBCUs and got my head spinning about it, especially because I was having her my senior year, which is the year where we're all deciding what college we're going to. But I switched out at the last minute, so I didn't get a chance to listen to her and her stories about HBCUs. So that I looked out a lot about it. But if you're watching this video and you're deciding on an HBCU or you're just deciding on colleges, take a look at it. Even if you're not black, take a look at it, because hey, it's a different it's a different environment. It's something different and something like unique to go to a different school to go to and experience life there. But I'm happy here. I'm happy here at Framingham State University. It is a diverse school, but it's not as diverse as my high school. My high school had everybody, like literally everybody from all around the world in that small school. And I'm so happy that I got a chance to like interact with different people, different backgrounds, and get to learn about their life and what they've gone through. It's such a unique experience. So if you get a chance, try not to go to like a school that you're used to. Kind of extend yourself to a different school and try to learn more things. That's kind of how you get more different connections and more different like vibes. It's fun. But I'm happy here. I've learned a lot so far, and I can't wait to learn more. If you're deciding on Framingham State, congrats. If you have kind of decided to come here, I will be seeing you here in fall 2021. So I hope that you guys kind of learned a little bit more about me, and I wish I made more college videos this semester and last semester, but I guess I didn't really do much. I mean, I have 2 videos that are ready to be posted, but it's a lot, you know, it's a lot. So I guess we'll post it in the summer if I can. If not, I'm sorry, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I forgot to say anything, I'll probably have it down below. Any links, any more information I have, I'll link it down below. But try your best to learn more about different things that we've never heard of before, because I really, really lucked out. You probably would be seeing me in HBCU, maybe, but I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to still be in Massachusetts. I'm a family person. I like to stay with my family. That's probably another reason why I decided to stay in MA. So that's it. That's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy May. Today is May 1st. God bless each and every one of you guys, and I hope you guys get a new blessing this beautiful month. All right, guys. Bye.